Hi guys, we are live for another weekly show of the Press Show. Yeah, we're back for another week after another weekend's um, drama. We've currently got Champions League games on the minute. Chelsea have just played and won 4-0 against Krasnodar. Man United and RB Leipzig are yet to kick off at Old Trafford. But yeah, big talking points. Be discussing the future of football. We will be discussing the we'll also be discussing some about. I want to raise a question about Sergio Aguero, given his latest injury, and yeah, plus loads more other stuff to cover in hopefully just an hour or two. But yeah, what we'll do is I'm going to try and do this intro after and see if this works. So bear with me. And joining the stream, we've got Charlie. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you? Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. You give me a chance to do the funky new intro.
Nice. I liked it, by the way.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, how's things at your end at the minute?
It's good, man. It's good. Had a little internet problems for a couple of days, but I think that's solved now. Should be smooth sailings.
Realist will be on in about 10 minutes, but he's loving the intro already. I
All
couldn't
right.
get you to download. That's why I just tried to see if I can do it myself. So luckily it's not a train wreck. Uh, but yeah, let's get started, shall we? Actually, since it's just two Arsenal fans in a minute, I thought we'll start with a preview to tomorrow's game against Dundalk
Okay.
of Ireland. Right, so yeah, what's your feelings towards this game, given the result on the weekend?
I mean, I feel like the result on the weekend shouldn't really mess with this game. Like it should be a different game. Then again, Rapid Vina should be a different game already, but this is a step down from Rapid Vina. It's a home, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Emirates.
Yeah, I mean, it should be an easy game, man, but you never know. Like we're not having a great season so far. Like we've had like one good performance against a really weak Fulham side. So I'm not confident about anything. I'm not even confident about Menu, and they've been having some good results, but like I don't think that's a good side. Like I should be confident, but I'm not whatsoever. But yeah, I'm going for a 3-1 tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I've when I look at the start of the season, I've looked at we've not played well yet. We've managed to get some results.
Yeah.
But in general, if you look at the performances, they haven't improved,
Yeah.
and even with the signings that we've made, we're still very negative, very slow, and yeah, I mean, usually I'll be going this game and say, put the kids out, don't worry about it, right? Usually this would be a game that you would be even in. I remember even in the Champions League, once we're qualified, put the kids out, don't worry about it, right? Job done. And so yeah, I'm not confident, and part of me wants to just go there. Yeah, okay, this gets Dundalk, and you should be beating them 4-5-6-0. But all that does is just breed confidence.
Yeah.
So, but Wayne is on. this evening. How are you, Wayne?
You alright, guys? Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just eating at the moment.
Oh yeah, I thought you were just going to jump on about the Krasnodar result.
Wait. Yes! What? No!
Well, what?
We're playing Forest.
Oh,
Luton.
Brentford.
No.
Oh,
We're
my bad.
playing Forest.
Oh, Luton.
Yeah, I better turn this off because people say, oh, you're a Luton supporter, not a Chelsea supporter.
Yeah, man. Obviously, all the games are live on the red button, apparently. So, right. See, Wayne, you should become a Luton supporter. You don't have to pay 15 quid.
I thought I mainly follow Luton because I've got an older brother who goes there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm from anyway.
Yeah.
I grew up in Luton, so.
Hey, you and DT could get on well then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Welch, should be nice to have you back in the chat again. Arsenal should. Yeah, I'm not saying we're not going to win, right? I'm just don't feel confident about the way we're playing. That's the way. That's my biggest problem is how we win. Right? I haven't got a feeling they're just going to park the bus and we'll be sitting all day like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Right? And is it? I feel in a way that midfield is kind of like relying on Partey to solve the issues, and
Yeah.
which I don't think is fair since he's only just turned up. But
You know what, mate? If we're honest to ourselves, like I feel like most Arsenal fans, at least the optimistic ones, and I feel like most Arsenal fans were quite optimistic for a while now. We're just taking the whole team as the good performances they were having last year. So we were considering Shaka to be a good player, Ceballos to be an amazing player, David Luiz to be a good defender. We thought Bellerin was doing okay, and we thought they were going to keep those performances this season, and then we're just going to add to it. By the way, like our new signings have been working fine. At least Magalhães and Partey, you can't really complain, right? Like, they're our
no,
two best players. So I feel like that was just it. Like Shaka, he's a bad player. Like we need to improve on that for sure. Like we need at least one more good midfielder. That is, if we keep Ceballos. If we don't, we need two more. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough season. Like I'm starting to hate myself for loving Arteta. Like I just believe everything the guy says. Like I want him to do well. I see the sense in everything he says. Like he's, oh yeah, if everyone plays like Leicester against us, we should be fine. Like it means people are respecting us, so we're gonna win a lot of games. Like I don't know why that makes sense, but in my head it does. So I'm starting to feel like a dumb fanboy of Arteta's,
That was
like
close.
starting to lose a little bit of objectivity.
for me, I've always said this season sort of determines whether he's going to be the right man or not. The next transfer window is sort of the key one, especially also not just because of the COVID situation, but the fact we've got rid of by that point at least 6 players off the wage bill, which frees up
Yeah.
so much money. I mean, we discussed this before, and that in terms of wages counts as so many millions in transfer fee. So yeah, it'd take a fair bit. Things would have to go drastically wrong, like it did last season, to sort of change my mind. But doesn't mean we should be critical when we need to be.
Change your mind about what?
About Arteta,
Oh,
but
yeah.
first topic is I'll cover about Aguero, for example.
Yeah.
He's picked up after coming back. He's now picked up another injury, and it sort of just raised the question with me: are we starting to see the end of Aguero as the top striker in the Premier League, or one of the top strikers. Not denying his talents. You put the guy on a pitch, great talent, but because the amount of injuries he's starting to pick up, his body starting to catch up with him.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to throw that question to you guys.
Want to go first, Wayne? Or are you still eating?
I am eating.
Okay, so I'll go. Well, like I don't think he's gonna go back to being the best striker in the league anymore. He was for a long time. Like he's one of the best strikers I've ever seen in the Premier League for sure.
Oh, he gave me my best picture of Ferguson's face.
Best what?
Best picture of Ferguson's face. When he scored that last minute winner and it sunk through to at Southampton Stadium, he's like,
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was in hospital at the time as well. And what's funny is oh, sorry, before we continue, just the funny thing was, I was in the parents' room watching the final score, keep an eye on the Arsenal game, right? Because obviously we're battling Tottenham for top four, or top three, because obviously Chelsea were in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
And in the play area for the kids area, that was no longer a play area because there was a massive TV with Sky Sports. So all the fathers were literally down there watching the Man City, Man United drama. Like, it was out of bounds. Like, and literally, it was like I was running to and from final score and what that TV was doing because it was changing every 5 minutes. I'm like, so, but yeah, Aguero, I think, is obviously probably one of the greatest talents you would ever see in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just, if you're, as much as you're a great talent, if you're starting to become too injury prone, then unfortunately for big clubs, they've got to make the decision that you've got to move on.
Yeah.
So, but just before I come to Wayne, Stephen, is Dundalk FC the best team in Ireland? Always, I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
Shamrock have won it 17 times. So,
Oh, have they? Well, maybe they're the best. I don't know.
And give a shout out to Slingo Rovers. They're doing well. So.
Okay. This season will be hard. Like, yeah.
Yeah, cousin. For sure.
I think this is Aguero's last season at Man City. I came out of Swansea 1-0 Liverpool game, and he ended 11-12 season. Aguero went up, cheered me up so much. Watching Man United, our biggest rivals, lose their title like that.
That was fun. It makes sense.
I was like 9 when Man City won the league. Aguero's, yeah, if you got to put him up there as one of the greatest.
He is. And he could still like be an amazing player somewhere else. He could still be great in the Prem, but like the physicality, it's starting to play against him a little bit right now. So he could probably shine, like still shine in Spain,
Italy,
or someplace else. Maybe even Italy, yeah, for sure.
because of the pace of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So
He's
yeah,
world class, mate. Maybe he might not. I mean, he could still prove us wrong. Like he's such an amazing player. If he goes back, like he solves his whole like injury aspect of the things. Maybe he'll improve and get back to his best self. But I don't see that happening. I think it would be best for everyone. I don't know what sort of fee he'd be right now. Like how much do you think a team would pay for him right now?
the massive amounts, I would say.
How old is he? 32, 33?
32. And given with the injuries as well, I'd say 50 mil.
Yeah, but that's a big risk, like paying 50 mil to a player that age.
Wayne, what's your opinion on this?
What's about Sergio Aguero being his last season or?
Yeah, just like because of his injuries, is it starting to catch up with him? He needs to move on.
He's still classed as one of the greatest strikers that's played in the Premier League. There's no doubt.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's done a lot from that Man City side. So you never know. It might just end up like how David Silva finished at Man City. You play out one last season and then everyone cries.
Yeah, think about it this way though. Like David Silva never relied on his physical side as much as Aguero did. Like Aguero's a force to be reckoned with. Like he's a little monster. He uses his physicality a lot. David Silva is so technical, so I feel like there's a bigger chance of it like playing against Aguero than it did with David Silva, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Chris just made up a good point there, is that he could do what David Silva's done, which is go to Spain or Argentina, like go back home sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's too early for him to go back to Argentina. Like he can do a lot in Europe still.
Yeah, I would go with that easily.
But would you take him at Arsenal though?
What?
Would you take him at Arsenal for, let's say, either one of Laka or Aubameyang?
Not for Alba. For Laka, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, but not Aubameyang.
All right.
Right, because like Aubameyang is sort of nearly the same age.
Yeah.
And he's got less injuries. Right, and his goal scoring is just as good as Aguero's.
Yeah, I would say Aubameyang is underperforming for the first time in his Arsenal career right now. Like he's having a really bad spell of games, but he's had a better season than Aguero last season. So
And I hear that, like people saying he's having a poor season, but he's still picking up the goal, like the odd goal here and there. All right, it's not every game like it's been before,
right.
But unlike say Lacazette, who's gone on a run of games without scoring a goal.
Yeah, I think they have the same amount of goals this season, 3. But Laka scored all 3 in
last season. You saw how many games Laka went out without a goal.
Yeah.
Right, and now you look at other sort of underperformance this season. All right, and speaking of that, Man United have just taken the lead with Greenwood.
Yeah, I just saw that. Greenwood.
I'm just watching literally soccer special for this.
Wow, that was exactly the same line.
I can't remember my notes. Got to write these down or else I forget it.
Oh yeah, Stephen. Love the intro.
Oh, thank you.
Did you actually do that?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That
I was gobsmacked myself.
Did you try and was that, what did you use?
I used an app called Canva.
Oh, they might want to sponsor you.
Hey, if they're winning, I don't mind that.
I've used Canva before.
Like, yeah,
Is that what you use for your thumbnails?
No, the thumbnails I use Adobe.
Oh.
So yeah. Right. Speaking of which, let's go through like last weekend's results because, as usual, it's like it's dramatic as usual. Obviously, Arsenal lost 1-0. And I think that was probably the worst performance I've seen from Arsenal this season already.
I don't think so.
No.
No, like we've played much worse than that actually. Like at least we dominated the game. Like that's not something you're used to seeing anymore.
Great
But the
clearance.
result was probably the worst because losing against City and Liverpool, that makes sense. We won the rest of the games, so that was the worst result for sure.
What do you think, Wayne?
Well, I can't really speak on Arsenal like that, but I like to see you lose. But then again, like it's I have to say that you're a good side, and you should easily be like challenging for the top four and all that. So you realistically should be beating teams like Leicester and challenging like Man City, because that game was close, but you were just very unlucky.
Yeah, I think that the reason I'd probably say it is really, really poor from us is the fact that Leicester didn't have like their key players. If they had their key players, that result would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
And we sort of just, it was sort of like, like you've got a certain amount of time to complete a level, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't, the game's over.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. We were literally playing 60, however long it took until Vardy came on. So we knew as soon as Vardy come on, that was it, right? We were in trouble.
Yeah.
And then putting Mustafi on in the David Luiz, that just played into their hands.
Freaking Mustafi, dude.
Oh,
That's another one. Like I was thinking he'd come back playing like he was playing last season, like with Arteta by the end of last season. So I was thinking, yeah, he's gonna come back. He's probably better than David Luiz now. And
he's having a half decent season. He goes, fuck it up. But Chelsea Man U, which was more like like when you switch on YouTube and you put like do a sleep night story to get yourself to sleep. That was pretty much how that game was. That was boring.
yeah.
But
What do you make of that, Wayne?
well, there should have been more chances creative from both teams, but it just ended 0-0.
I think they just because they didn't want to lose, they just cancelled each other out.
Yeah.
Like like when you go to a final, everyone's so nervous that they don't take a risk.
Yeah.
So, which is a shame because we were all like hyping it up as a big game.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you've got West Ham drawing against Man City.
Oh, that was a good game.
Yes, and Man City dropping points again. You've got Liverpool just beating Sheffield United.
Southampton.
But yeah, what I will do is actually, I had this in the news earlier. Delia Smith has come out with sort of calls to start a campaign to get fans back in the stadium. And for me, I'm like, right, yeah, we can gather in sort of maybe in a local pub, especially where I live because it's quite medium risk. So we can go into pubs and bars. But yeah, we can go and do that. But then why would you want, if cases are rising, why would you want to create another area for the virus to spread? I mean, I don't know how you feel about these because for me, no.
I'm with you.
Wayne?
No, I mean, it's too early to like have people back in stadiums. Well, I've been lucky enough that I've been able to watch football live, but my local team. And I don't know if you watched it. I told you about it, Stephen. We was on BT Sport on Monday night.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't watch it.
I was actually knackered, to be honest, mate.
I mean, you can still it's still on that catch-up thing.
Yeah, I'm at the hospital tomorrow, so
Okay.
I usually get some.
Well, we won, and we're in the next round.
Oh,
The first round. Proper.
yeah. Well, I mean, fair play to you. I mean, I get lower league because you don't get many fans at the stadium,
Yeah.
right? But obviously, like from the first round onwards, you can't. They're not doing that because obviously you're going to be playing teams like League Two, League One, with there's thousands of fans that can turn up.
Yeah.
So I can get why from the first round onwards they don't want to do it. But it's like I said, I just don't feel this is a complete right time to start letting fans back in the stadium, especially if all the numbers are going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's just absolutely mad. But then on the same token, we don't want to pay £15 per game.
No.
Right. I mean, even Mike Ashley's come out and said that it needs to be reduced. Right. Part of me thinks there's something in that he wants. Yeah, he's calling on not just how have I read this? Is that he's calling on the reduction of the price, plus as well the VAT that the supporters have to pay as well. So this then hopefully should also encourage He's also encouraged the Premier League to invest more revenue into the EFL, into the lower leagues and
Whoa! Send it off.
Oh, who?
Yeah, for a Forest to go send off.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, fuck. That's awful. Well, you can't complain over that. That's a red.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, no, I'm watching Soccer Special.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Highlight. Yeah,
yeah, because it's live on main event. So
yeah. I mean, that was an awful tackle. Absolutely awful. Dark Knight, nice to see you again. What job's it? Volunteering, doing this. You could class that as voluntary work. I can't physically work at the minute. I'm not one enough. So,
but he can entertain us.
yeah, I'm going to start jumping down and doing a dance in a minute. I mean, God's sake, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm supposed to be entertainment. But I'm an Arsenal fan. I've been on AFTV, so of course, just like everyone should just get out of popcorn by now. But yeah, I mean, the future, like, when I was watching Monday Night Football, there was a massive debate between Neville and Carragher in terms of the future of football, and we've probably covered it before, but it's obviously a major issue, especially given that with what we're going through at the minute. And what's your take on about the future of football? Like, is English football going in the right direction, or does it need a complete rethink? Or
what do you mean by that? Do you think it needs like?
Does it need, or does the prize money need more distributing towards the lower leagues?
Yeah, that could be a shout.
Yeah, I mean, do things also need to come together to like support the lower league clubs as well as reforms to keep the games entertaining. I mean, yeah. What's your take on that?
I mean, we've got to just see it out and see how it goes. Like, you can't really make a decision on like what's going on now. So,
Well said. We should donate £15 of food banks instead of them. That's well said. Right.
yeah.
Steve, you sent me a message. Okay. It better not be rude. Right. We don't want you scaring people like the last time. Do you know what? Honestly, I can't think today. I do apologise, everyone, but I cannot think for the life of me. Sooner get some blood tomorrow, the better. Sorry.
It's all good, man. Take your time.
Take your time. We're not. We don't mind.
Yeah. One question that's probably bothering me now is that we've seen Liverpool now win 2 games without Van Dijk, right? So, do you think they need an adamant a good replacement?
Yes.
Wayne?
Or do you mean like for the long run or just temporary?
Temporary or for the long run?
Well, so if they could get a decent, let's say, Koulibaly in the January window, then maybe, but you can't really make that decision just yet.
Yeah. We got Realist on. How are you?
I'm good, bro. Just watching this game right now. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. I tried to get your thing downloaded so many times, I just couldn't get it done. So I thought.
Keep that one. Keep that one. It looks solid.
We've also got Anthony on. How are you, Anthony?
Cousin.
Not too bad, Steve, and you?
Yeah, I'm glad you guys have come on now because I'm running out of ideas and I can't think what to say.
Right, get Marcus on, mate.
Oh yeah. No. Well, he says he was going to take a break, but then every time there's a stream going on, he wants to join.
Yeah.
But yeah. So earlier points we were making was one was about Sergio Aguero and the fact he's picked up so many injuries recently. Is it now starting to the fact that he is now starting to get towards that age, right? Despite his talent, is it sort of time to move on from Man City and find a replacement?
Well, it depends, really. I mean, is down to him, innit? Really, is his decision whether he wants to leave, whether he wants to stay. I mean, he's only what 30. I don't even think he's 32 yet, is he? Aguero. He's only 31. I think he's the same age as Aubameyang. But I think you do. I mean, he's had that injury, hasn't he? So if he comes back quick from that injury, he could do really well. But if it is going to be his last season, like not just him, any player. I mean, you want to go out on a high, don't you? Whereas the winner, he's 32. Well, in that case, then he might want to win the league or win the Champions League. You know, if you want to go out on an eye, if it is your last season, then that's it.
Man City ain't winning the league, mate. I'm telling you, they ain't winning the league. It's been horrible performances from them.
No,
Yeah,
From everyone,
No,
though.
no, lads. No, come on, lads. Let's be honest now. It's not the same team that it was last
Here
year.
we go. Here we go.
It's the truth. It's not the same team as last year.
You know, everyone's
No,
Imagine if they
no,
actually
no,
won.
no. I don't listen. I'm not deluded enough to say that our team isn't as shit as we were before. I'm saying that we're shitter than we were before, and that's being honest.
shit now.
So
isn't it?
anyone who calls me a deluded fan, they're stupid. I spit facts. It's just the truth. We're not solid as we were. People need to fucking admit that. Pisses me off.
I mean, no one can really call it this season, to be honest. Like,
Oh,
no one can. I still think Liverpool, despite their injuries, if they get one more injury, key injury, like a Thiago or something, then they're in. Right, especially now they've lost Fabinho, I believe, as well.
Fabinho's injured.
I believe Fabinho's injured, isn't he?
But is it a
Yeah.
long injury, though?
yes, he's injured. Yes, he's injured.
Yeah, he picked up an injury last game.
Well, I mean,
They're
they're going to
fucked.
struggle, aren't they? Except Van Dijk, he's out as well, isn't he, for the rest of the season?
Yeah,
He's out for about, 8-9 months? So,
1 second. Chris said City's downfall started when Company left. No natural leaders at Man City. Well, that's not true because
Either
one second. That's the leadership levels decreased, but the gameplay and the wins they were bagging, they were not decreasing. They were actually increasing by a lot. So we can't say that.
yeah.
but when they did lose Company defensively, they became a lot weaker.
Yeah, defensively, that's not
sorry though.
that's not the team as a whole, though, Steve. It's not the team as a whole. Are you saying?
Oh, I'm just
But
saying.
still, last season they were a lot worse than they were the season before.
Oh
what
no,
I'm saying
of course they were.
The difference in being between, because it was so close last season, it just took one of those key defenders to tip the balance.
All right. Well, you put you put City's defense compared to Man United's fucking Liverpool's without Van Dijk. It's pretty much similar, but with Van Dijk there, it changes everything. Realistically, it does. Stephen, let's be honest, mate. Van Dijk changes the Liverpool defense. If you don't have Van Dijk in there, everyone else is world below him. It's just
He's
facts.
also the first attacker. Like he starts the build-up of the play. So.
Joe Gomez is not on Van Dijk's level.
Yeah.
Trent isn't on his level. Robertson isn't on his level. No centre back or full back is on his level. We need to just be honest now.
I would actually say
Then again, it gives other teams that easier option to score without Van Dijk because
Exactly.
That's the they've lost that stem, that middle, that strength, obviously at the back. So it's a weakness there, and that's a big weakness, mate. To have in that squad.
Defense gonna be like, what's their duo gonna be now?
City.
No, Martial's gone down.
I didn't know what their duo would be now.
Yeah. Who's
They're
on about
true,
Man City or?
No, he's on about I think Charlie's on about Liverpool with Van Dijk being out.
Matip, Joe Gomez. Could say that, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Let's
see
be honest
that,
now.
yeah.
Is Matip actually good enough though? Is he good enough? No.
I don't know.
He's not this great defender. He's a good defender. Don't get me wrong, but is he going to be the answer that Liverpool defense needs? No, he isn't.
He wasn't even on the bench on the last game.
The only other answer that's going to be to Van Dijk is probably Koulibaly. Right,
Koulibaly, in my opinion,
Liverpool are going to completely cover what Van Dijk does for that defense.
Saying that, though, lads, tonight Man United's game. Have you seen their team lineup?
Yeah.
Very surprised. Champions League, and they're not playing their strong team. It looks like they're going to play their strong team against us on Sunday.
Yeah, of course we are, because we're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Well, let's be
Because to
honest.
be honest with you, I would have
let's-
rather played the strong team tonight in the Champions League, and most of some of those players that played tonight in the league as well.
No, and we need to be honest now, mate. RBL aren't really the strongest team in the world, so I don't really see why we should put our best team out.
They're good.
No,
RBL's
yeah,
not a
no,
bad
don't get me wrong. They're good, but they're not the best team.
No.
Realistically, the defender we want is playing today. It's been poor
Yeah,
by
it's,
my. It's been a decent game.
I
Yo,
think that I think with Man United's side is that I don't see it too much in the issue because I think for Man U, the important thing for them is keeping Champions League football. Are they going to win? If you look at it, are you going to win the Champions League this season? No.
No. Are you going to finish top 4 this season? You don't know.
Don't know, but you've got to get the results. The only way they're going to keep Champions League football is by getting in that top 4.
Yeah.
Unless something dramatic happens in the Champions League.
That's right.
So that's probably
it's like with us. Tomorrow, you don't know what Arteta's lineup's going to be.
Yeah, because quite as he's sitting now, go the way we're performing, Europa League's our only hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you honestly see us qualifying for the Champions League the way we're playing?
Yeah.
I mean, mate, no one's performing too well, right? Like, there's no one like way ahead of us yet. Like, it's still the beginning of the season, but Arsenal's not making me confident.
Yeah, but the greatest thing is that what we learned a number of years, when someone slips up, you've got to win your games.
I mean, I was too angry. Like, go on, Steve. Go on. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Go on.
I mean, it was like when we played Leicester when we lost 1-0, and I mean, to be honest with you, I was going to come on even though I was commenting on the chat, and I think it was just made for like Vardy just to come off the bench and get the winning goal, and
their game plan straight away.
Yeah, and I was so frustrated. That was why I didn't bother coming on, because I knew I would have been Larry on your, on your stream.
I don't mind. I'll be off on one.
Yeah, so it was just. Well, no, I mean it was wrong. I think, to be honest with you, I don't think. I look back on it now, and you think of it. It's like the debate now is like Unai Emery's record with Arteta's record. Arteta's lost 3 in 6 games or something like this, and Unai Emery's when he was the manager, he lost 3 in something like 14 games. So there's all that debate going around, and if Arteta's the right man. Personally, I think I don't think Arteta's the right man.
Yeah,
I know he won us an FA Cup, but I just don't think he is, to be honest with you, Steve. I don't think he's the right man to take us forward, if you know what I mean.
Well, I know if you said to me this when we first signed up, right, that if when he first signed up as manager, right, I said to you, that's temporary.
Yeah.
That won't last.
Because I got to be honest with you, the players that we signed, that Pablo Meri and Cedric Soares, do you really think they was Arteta's players that he wanted?
No, not really.
No. And to be honest with you, he's like what?
No.
Yeah. I mean, he's playing these players now that we want to get rid of out the door. I don't know why he's playing them. Is he playing them to give them a bit of football? So when the January transfer window comes, maybe he can sell a few. But playing them in and out, that might be his
Yeah,
his philosophy to do that.
These players, if they're not good enough for Arsenal, all you're doing is hindering our performances.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, we ain't Man City or all that. We can't afford to do that.
No.
So, I don't care if it means we have to fucking give them away for free. Right?
Well, yeah, it gets them off the wage bill at least, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't care because we can make that up anyway.
Hmm.
What are you
So,
showing at?
I can't see that as
Yeah. What's that?
possession.
Fuck.
Yeah, I can't work that out, mate.
What's that? I can't.
Blocks. It's getting too close.
No,
You're
it's
showing the
just
stats for the game, for the United game.
That's right now, yeah. So Greenwood scored. So our top
Alright,
influencer.
I think we'll win the Champions League this season.
Well, I feel like United will play well in these games. I just feel like we're just gonna play shit in the fucking Prem, so we're not gonna win that.
I don't think United will win the Champions League. I think if they have a good stretch in it, I think they might get to around about maybe quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's
I
what
can't
I
see.
said. Yeah,
I can't see them getting past the quarterfinals. I mean, you got so many good teams in there, aren't you? In the
yeah.
Champions League, and it's like the main ones you think will win it. It'll either be Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and I don't know. So maybe Juventus. Maybe I
Steve,
don't know.
yeah, Steve. Jem just messaged me. He said, "Can you let him on?"
Oh, sorry. I obviously didn't see him. Jem, how are you? Sorry about
Hi, bro. Sitting there for like 10 minutes and he fell
Looks
asleep.
vexed.
that. Yeah. We were just giving you the Man United Chelsea game experience.
All right.
Don't, I'm about to
Well-
fall asleep, mate.
What's been happening? Anything new?
No. Even on Man United Leipzig, we've discussed about Aguero and whether he's come to sort of the end of his career, given the amount of injuries.
Mm.
Actually, I'll ask your opinion on that. Actually,
You know what, mate? All I'm gonna say this now. Listen, if he's injured, it's a result for United. It's a result. It's a result for every team, yeah. But if he recovers, what? What, Steve? What?
Like Jem changed his voice.
Change my
We on
voice.
about? No, so what I'm saying is, obviously Aguero is a threat, one of the best strikers in the Prem. Obviously I was talking to my friend earlier. I said Aguero is probably the best striker in the Prem. As a whole, not as of now. It means as a whole. But yes, he's a threat, and yes, he could win Man City games. But if he's out, then Man City are in deep shit, and they're already in deep shit right now. So listen, if their best striker is going to go out, then Man City might as well go out as well because they've been shit recently. It's just facts. And all these deluded fans saying that, yeah, Man City have a chance to win the league. They don't have a chance. Look at the stats and look at the performances as well. I'm not someone who looks at stats to back points. I'm someone who looks at the games. I'm not someone who looks at these shit stats on apps and shit like that. And this is my club. If I need to back a point, if I need to prove a point, I'll turn to stats. But Aguero is dangerous. We know this. He's destroyed most defenses in the Prem, and I feel like if he comes back, he'll do it again. But it depends how quick he recovers. And if he can't recover, he might as well ship out to like some Turkish team or something.
It's just 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
but
What's getting me is that he's frequently being out on frequent occasions.
yeah.
Hence why I'm asking the question.
I don't think you can ever write off Man City. They've got too many good players, even without him. I think they're a lot more deadier with him, but without him, they've still got Kevin De Bruyne, Sterling, Mahrez, Blimmin. Who else they got?
Yeah.
Jesus, if they get him back.
2018-19 in the league. Look at what they did in 2018-19 to win the league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but But I was looking back at the England versus Denmark stream. We were all talking about how Sterling can sometimes play striker if he wants to, or he can play up two players in attack. He could be on the left or the right, or you can put some player next to him. I completely disagree with that point. Completely disagree. I think he's just naturally a winger. You can't force him to be a striker. Yes, he's fast, but you're not really meant to be that fast when you're a striker. Like, what is speed going to do for you when you're that far up the pitch already? Let's be honest now. He's just naturally a winger, and yes, Mahrez. I think. Wait, Mahrez has played as a striker before, hasn't he?
Probably.
He has been in a
once or
striker
twice.
position before, but
if needs be.
I just think if Aguero's out, then yes, they have many options, but it's honestly Aguero is a beast. Aguero is a beast, and you know, as a whole, I feel like down the generations, he's one of the best strikers to ever play in the Prem.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, hands down. I mean, you're an idiot if you don't think that.
And you know what? I listen to this bullshit from people like fucking. You know who I'm talking about? Jonathan that comes in here. Always talk about Harry Kane. Harry Kane this. Harry Kane's the best. You put Aguero compared to Kane. Who is the best? Come on.
This is no comparison for me.
There's no comparison.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
so
Harry Kane is a very good striker. That he's not in the elite level, which is where I put Lewandowski, Aguero, probably Suarez. You know, like them Thierry Henry's of the old Drogba's. You know, them sort of element of players. Like I don't put him in that bracket.
Like everyone goes, like I mean, I always say that Aubameyang is better than Harry Kane, but right, I don't put Aubameyang on Henry's level.
Well, of course you don't. Of course you
I
don't.
don't.
That's his 12-year-olds doing that, mate. I'm telling you now, yeah. All I'm gonna say is,
I've never probably grown up and seen life before.
no. Let's touch base with what Jem just said. I'll add my input, and then you lot can do your input. I'm gonna, because of what he's just said. He's just put all these world-class players into ranks, right? So on one table, remember that table game you played with Gal, Jem, on the stream,
Yeah.
right? On that table, the elite, like I'm talking about the elite strikers of this century. So Lewandowski, Aguero,
Suarez probably in it.
Suarez, and because
It's not
Ibrahimovic.
Cavani.
You
Come
said
on.
the century. If you're talking about this century, you're missing so many people.
Yeah, Cavani, Falcao.
Yeah,
There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
you know what?
Drogba, Rooney, Ronaldo.
Thing is, what Jem's just said is it just feels right to put Aguero over Lewandowski because people just seem to think Aguero isn't as good as people say he is, which is complete bullshit.
Someone tried
Like
to use to
realistically,
me.
what?
Someone tried to use to me on Twitter. I was having this argument with someone on Twitter. I think it was actually Prime. Funny enough, what a surprise! But basically, he was saying, "Why is Aguero better than Harry Kane when Aguero hasn't done any big things in his career?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean by that?" He goes, "Well, he hasn't like Harry because I picked on Harry Kane to say that yes, he's a good striker, but." When it comes to the big games, like the finals, like the Champions League, for example, where was he? Like, they're the games where I want to see him step up. Do you know what I mean? He needs to help them win a trophy because their trophy cabinet's empty, bruv. You know what I mean? And he's not doing that. So at the end of the day, like, he was basically saying, what's Aguero did? And I was like, Aguero won them the Premier League. Like, he scored in the last minute against QPR. Right? And he's like, yeah, but... and I'm like, there's no comparison. You can't get something to compare. Like, do you know what I mean?
He's one of a few, any Premier League.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem, though. Like honestly, I look at these. The thing is, the most difficult like table to make is the wingers of this day and age because you have people who are because most of the wingers these days, the young ones, are inconsistent. So you look at Rashford, he's really inconsistent. Hudson-Odoi, he's a sick player, and he proved that tonight. And I said he's a sick player, and anyone who fucking thinks he isn't is stupid. I think honestly, Hudson-Odoi is still one of the brightest. She's still one of the best youngsters at England right now, and that's fact. I generally feel like he'll do bits at Chelsea, and his heart remains at Chelsea. I can't see him moving anywhere. But yes, Bayern are interested. I just hope the offer doesn't get done, because I want to see Hudson-Odoi progress to Chelsea. I've always liked him. I'm not meant to, because obviously my house
Yeah,
is
but that's our manager's faults, because they don't ever pick him. He will have like a really good game like he did today. He will have a really good game like he did today, but I guarantee against Burnley next game he'll be on the bench and Pulisic will start. But that's
Never
what
been
happens.
picked at all. And
All right, let me ask you this, Gem. Is Hudson-Odoi better than Pulisic
No.
by miles or just a little bit?
If we're going based on, I feel the thing with Hudson-Odoi that's let him down is consistency. He got an injury, and when he came back, he wasn't the same player. He was good. Like in games, he was less effective. If I feel like the last couple of games, he's starting to get back to his best before his injury. But with him, for me, it's consistency, because like he will have a really good game today, and then he may play another game, and then he'll just be non-existent. Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see that level all the time from a player like him. If he's if he's going to be on the levels of the Pulisic, like Pulisic plays, and Pulisic is going to affect the game. It doesn't matter who it's against, because he's just so direct and talented. You know what I mean? So that's what I want from Hudson-Odoi. I want him to do what he's good at, which is getting the ball, drive, and go. But he doesn't. I've watched it where he gets the ball, he goes forward, he stops, and then he turns back around and goes backwards. And I'm just like, bro, attack. So it's still in his hands. You know what I mean?
That's the problem. That used to be the problem with Rashford. I don't really see Rashford stumbling back anymore. I tweeted this out. I said it's like 9 times out of 10 you'll see Rashford trying to skill someone around the box and then get into there and cross it in, and we get a goal or like a close missed opportunity. The real question I want to ask is, what are your thoughts on Mendy in goal?
I think he's at the moment top 5 goalies in the league easily.
Yes,
I think.
Thank you. Yes,
something that is very clear and apparent with this goalie already is that he commands his box, and he's good at saving. He's very vocal, and to be one of the best goalies in the Premier League or even in the world, you've got to have these things. And Kepa never had any of them. He didn't even have one of them, let alone any of them. And for me, look, it's still early. It's early days. I ain't going to sit here and say he's this, he's that, because he's had 3 clean sheets and he's played 3 games, which is good. Don't get me wrong, and he's played well. But again, it just falls down to consistency and how he goes throughout the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I completely agree. I just feel like people criticizing his kicking is fair, but if you're a Chelsea fan, you can say that. But
we're hyped. You know how much pain we've been through last year. Like,
yeah, Kepa and goal.
My top 5 goalkeepers at the minute would be
Sure.
Alisson, right? Then I'd put Mendy, Martinez, then Luis.
Edison, maybe? No?
Yeah, I did put Edison.
All right, well, who would you say your top 5 goalkeepers, lads?
You got
Current form.
On form. You got to go with Alisson, didn't you? Because he's a good goalie. To be fair to him. Then I would probably say Martinez. I like Martinez.
Yeah.
And then I would say Mendy. Then I'd say Edison. And then I don't care after that, to be honest.
De Gea, number 3.
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, De Gea's not been as bad as he is shaky recently.
It's big. The thing is, no, he's been solid now, but it's still not good enough. I'm talking about the start of the season and now. I'm not talking about the past, like our fucking fan base all the time. Talk about the present time, yeah. Listen, I'm placing. Listen, who I would say is, I'd say Alisson, then I'd say Martinez, then I'd say I'm not going to overrate him. I'm going to overrate De Gea. I'm going to put Mendy at 3. Then I'm going to put De Gea at 4. And then I'm going to put Edison at 5. Because I don't think Edison's all that. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but he's just been slightly overrated. just a little bit, because his game against us, when we beat them 2-0, just proved he isn't the keeper that can save shots that are way outside the box, and that's his problem. He's not confident around them, but when them heavy shots outside the box come through, so it's not his fault. But you know, the defense clearly wasn't the best in that day as well. You see when Comedy took that shot, right? The defenders were all forward. They literally pushed forward as if they were centre back. I mean, sorry, as if they were centre mids. They shouldn't have done that, and it exposed him. But Thomas taken the shot, and it's gone in. Same with Martial. He literally took it from the free kick, right? It was flicked on from Bruno. I think Fred was covering space in front of the wall. It went over the side of the wall, the left side, and then obviously Martial's gone and shot, and his hands aren't solid enough, as if like as they used to be. They're not as solid as they used to be. But he's a good goalkeeper. I'm not going to underrate him, but I'm not going to overrate him either. I think he's just a goalkeeper that can do bits for a club. I don't think he's this answer that City need completely. But as of now, yes, he can do stuff for them, and I don't think people should underrate him.
Well, I mean,
Go on, mate.
what would you be your top 5 keepers? Yeah?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Allison for sure. I'd probably put Martinez at 2 as well, and probably Ederson at 3. I don't know. I mean, I get the initial hype, but it's too soon for me to put Mendy in the top 5. Like, he just got here, so I don't know. De Gea and Rohi, like one of the two, for 4th and 5th. Leno's been shocking this season, so I'm definitely not going to name him there.
Yeah, and Edison has been on his greatest Eva, mate. You have to be realistic. He has been his best Eva. I'd put Mendy above Edison any day.
Dude, Mendy just got here.
Yeah, but
Like,
current form.
He's doing well, sure,
yeah,
but he just got here.
Yeah, but bro, current form, 3 games and 3 clean sheets. That's saying enough for what his future looks like at the club. You look at Edison.
We're bearing in mind 2 of them games were Seville and Man United as well.
Five.
Sure.
Listen, 5 goals let in from Leicester. Do you think that screams top 3 goalkeeper right now? No, it doesn't. And I'm not overrating De Gea either. I'm putting him under Mendy.
Blame that on the keeper.
Well, no, I'm blaming it on the keeper. You can't blame the defenders. You can't just blame the defenders. You have to blame the goalkeeper as well. You can't just listen, Steve. Them 5 players in them positions. Them 5 players in them positions are to blame. You can't blame the strikers for letting goals in. You can't blame the midfielders unless the ball's one high up the pitch. Let's just
add quiet for a minute. If you hear what I said, is that you can't completely blame keeper. You have to blame the defenders as well.
Yeah, but okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you can't just blame the keeper. You need to blame the black line
I'm
as
not
well.
blaming just the keeper. I'm blaming both.
You need to blame. Yeah, I'm just speaking for most of these stupid fans. They think it's okay just to blame the keeper for letting goals in. Yes, as a United fan, De Gea has let in some stupid things. But look at how poor the defenses in the Premier League have been recently. Let's be honest now.
Unless you got Kepa, then you can just blame him all the time.
But you love Kepa, so allow it, bro. But no, listen, look at the quality, yeah. Wan-Bissaka, yeah. I'm gonna get slate for this, but yes, Maguire has been playing shit, but he's still a good centre back as a whole. He's not shit as in he's Sunday League material. He puts in Sunday League material games and performances, but as a whole, he's not the worst defender. Because he did improve our defense by 30%. So you look at Wan-Bissaka, you look at Maguire, you look at Bailey, you look at fucking Luke Shaw. Yes, Luke Shaw's overrated, but I think what's that? Oh fuck! And he scored. I generally think Luke Shaw is just getting too much hate because he can't press forward, and yes, he deserves to get that hate. But where is the support coming from the players near him? He's not getting. This is the problem. With this, like I said to you, Jem, you and Monster. Like I said, Matic on the left, as an LDM, it does not work. You could not play in there. He needs to be a holding midfielder as a CDM. He can't be an LDM and RDM. RDM is Fred's role, and the LDM is up for anyone. Is up for anyone. Donny van de Beek playing there, not good enough. McTominay playing there, fair enough. But Ollie's favourite is McTominay. It's facts, bro. It's facts. You look at our team roster, lads. You look at our team roster. McTominay has always been a sub, even when he hasn't been match fit. You look at Matic. You look at the likes of Fred, right? They were not on the sub list a few months back. They were not on the sub list. They were literally, Fred wasn't starting. Fred wasn't even a sub. But I'm not going to overrate a certain player because I think they're underrated. I'm just going to say the facts. The facts are our team roster is not good every game, and it should be because we have the quality. I'm just saying it. Defenses in the Premier League have got weaker. We need to wake up and admit it. I'm just saying that, man. We need to wake up and admit it.
I think everyone's got that one out already.
Yo, ads.
Yo.
So you had this line, right, where the subject was going, and you did like this.
Yeah, but listen. It's just there's no point in me letting someone talk and then I adapt into my point then someone talk, I adapt into my point then. I'm just gonna say everything I need to say because in every position there are more than one weak links. Look at everyone's attack. There's always one player that doesn't put in the full performance. Always one midfielder that doesn't put in the performance. There's always nearly three centre backs, 2-3 midfielders. If you play three centre backs, the majority, so 2 out of 3, won't be performing well. You put 4 at the back, majority of them won't be playing well. Is facts. And what does it round up to? It rounds up to a lack of clean sheets for the team. And that happens to Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, nearly every fucking team. And I'm sick of it. Sick of it. No one understands. And this is the problem. Yeah? You look at these young fan base. Listen, look at us, yeah? We know that. But the majority of the fan base that we all belong to, they don't know fuck all. They don't shit. Yeah? All they care about is getting their shirt signed. Yeah? I said it. Okay.
You see why I feel so much happier about Twitter?
What?
You see why I feel so much happier when I don't listen to Twitter?
I can't hear you, mate.
You see why I'm so much happier when I don't listen to Twitter? Like,
Yeah.
This bullshit all the time. Right? Don't listen. You know it's bullshit.
No,
right?
no.
What do you know what they're doing? Do you know what they're doing? They're doing exactly what you're doing right. They want you to do exactly what you're doing right now, which is come out and moan. Just bloody ignore them.
I'm not moaning. I'm stating facts. There's always a weak link in our players. Always a weak link.
Week out, right, to people who aren't going to bloody listen. So what's the point in arguing?
Gee, listen to me. I'm stating facts here. There is always a weak link. You need to look at.
I understand that, but you're fighting against people who don't understand that. And
it's not just Twitter. It's not just Twitter. It's these. Listen, I know everyone knows. Everyone knows. The Arsenal fan base is deluded. The Manchester United fan base is deluded. How many more fan bases are going to get fucked up because of their stupid brains? Tell me, please.
That's
there's always a fan that's deluded.
That way. People are stupidly optimistic.
It doesn't matter. I
need to address a couple of things you spoke about because you mentioned form to talk about Ederson, saying like he's probably not a top 3 goalkeeper anymore, but then you ignored form to say that Maguire is a decent defender. He's not. Like he's had more bad performances than good performances throughout his career. I do not get why people keep saying
he's not as good as defending in Greece.
He's had all of the. He's better than he's pat. Well, listen. No disrespect. You lot are Arsenal fans. You guys can't even form 3 defenders to make 1, mate. That's facts.
Look, you have so many people who had the better deal. Man United having Maguire or Leicester City selling Maguire. And a
Exactly.
lot of people would say Leicester City had the better deal for selling them.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying.
They sold Maguire for 80 mil, and then they got someone better who was already there, Shoyunku, to replace him.
So you want
Yeah.
Better than Maguire.
Yeah.
This sums it up for me. This sums it up with me, right? And by the way, we can say what we're like as Arsenal fans because we've got one of the shittest ones in the top six.
Yeah.
Right? We know how shit defenses work. Right?
Yeah.
If you really needed expertise, like call us.
Yeah.
Two, right? Maguire's defending this season and before the end of last season was about as good as his defending in Grizz.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. But as a whole, I'm talking about.
And by
Okay.
the way,
That's like saying every striker that puts in poor performances isn't every attacker that puts in a good performance isn't a good attacker, and every midfielder doesn't put in a good performance is a bad midfielder. Because as a whole, Harry Maguire hasn't been putting in good performances, but as a player and the past games he's played, look at that. He is not the worst centre back in the world, is he? He's not.
but
Not saying he's the worst centre back in the world. He's just saying he's a good one.
I'm not deluded. I'm not deluded saying that he's like fucking Van Dijk, this fucking Saeed. We're saying he's like fucking Van Dijk. I'm not Saeed, all right? I'm not deluded. He thinks that no, I know this pisses me off. People say Maguire's better than Van Dijk. Maguire's better than Koulibaly. Maguire's the best centre back ever signed. He fucks up after one game. Everyone's on his back. That's facts. And I knew. After the run, every player was going to drop and everyone on the bench was going to play better than those players. Fred's playing better. McTominay's playing better. Rashford's playing better. Yeah? No, G, I'm not having this shit. Fucking fans talking about how Maguire isn't an overall good centre-back. Because if he wouldn't...
When you're 1-0.
Yeah, we're winning 1-0.
Against RP Leipzig, you're not doing bad.
he's overall decent, but he's not one of the better center backs in the league. That's the thing. Like people talk like he's one of the best. He's not.
Yeah, I never said that. I'm just saying he's not shit. I'm just saying he's not great overall, but he's not the worst. 1 second on the attack.
No, for sure.
Johnny Van de Beek, Martial. Oh, fuck's sake. Like I said, that position on the right is never patterned. It's always gonna get shut down. There's like 5 players on the right there, and everyone needs to fucking tackle. See what I'm saying?
But you were saying like we're Arsenal fans. Like you're right. Our defense has been shit for so many years now. But I definitely wouldn't take Maguire for 80 mil. Like for sure, I would not.
Yeah. And the thing is, if I was Ollie,
Campbell.
The thing is, if I was Ollie, I wouldn't either. But listen, I would look at the fucking market first before they launch this 80 million deal, right? Ollie wasn't doing that, was he? He wasn't planning on getting no fucking centre back. All he wanted, what he wanted was Wan-Bissaka. That was confirmed, and he's worth the money we paid for him. Obviously, some of the performances he's put in, it's not like he's worth that, but he's progressing again. The thing he did wrong with Wan-Bissaka is paying him too much in that run. Maguire is not worth 80 million. He's not worth 80 million. At best, he's worth 25 mil. At best. And that's being kind. Is he bad? No. Does he put in bad performances? Yes. Does he put in good performances? Of course. That's why we bought him. But he's a mismatched player. You don't know how he's going to play. You don't know how he is. Everyone expects him. Some people expect him to be shit. Some people expect him to be good. Some people expect, just an invisible game, just a calm, invisible game where no Maguire is involved, and he's just kicking the ball up to the attackers, right? That is his job. He's meant to take people on 1v1. That is not his job. Is not to set up attacks. His job is to take on people in a 1v1, and that's his weakest link. That just proves he's not worth 80 million.
Yeah,
and I'm not hearing all this fucking rubbish as well from people like Marcus who say that their defense is shit, because it's not shit. It's not shit. They just play like they are a Sunday League team. They have the talent. I look at Sanchez. What a class centre back. But he doesn't play to his advantages, does he? Never has and never will. I'm telling you, wasted at that club. I'm not just saying it because it's Tottenham. I'm not meant to hate Tottenham as much as I do, but being on this stream has made me hate Tottenham even more because of the crap Marcus talks. I'm not trying to be
with
funny.
that, with Mourinho being in charge of Tottenham and how
Mm,
well he's doing it at Tottenham at the moment,
mm.
I would say he's around about 1 or 2 players short of finishing in the top 4.
Oh yeah, I completely
Definitely.
agree.
Because I got to be honest with you, because what we've done, what we've got at Arsenal is
Arsenal. I thought you were.
we got huh?
I thought you were buying it.
Oh yeah, I was doing the Marcos, wasn't I? But yeah, I mean, we got a manager that's too young to be a manager. The job's too big for him, and obviously he's got no experience as a manager. So I mean, with Arsenal, I can't see him really improving. I think Arsenal might finish what, like 6th
I
this
just
season.
I just I just want to ask Jem this. Jem, what do you think about your defense?
What this season?
What do you? Yeah,
Well, obviously we've improved because we've got Thiago Silva in there, but like even today, Rudiger started and it looked okay. But I know the quality of the opposition we was playing wasn't great. But it just begs the question: if we had Mendy last season in goal, would we have leaked as many goals? And was it really just would we have pinned the defence for a lot of don't get me wrong, that last season they had they made some really bad mistakes and it did happen and errors etc. But I don't know. I just feel like if Mendy was in goal last season, it might have been a different story. We might not draw games or lost games. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
One second, lads. I want to see what bullshit's going on here.
I mean, last season, for me, for Chelsea, last season, you shouldn't have been going into the last game of the season worrying about top 4. You should have been. You should have been out of sight.
Yeah, no, I
Right.
agree with that.
Like the way you started that season, we all sat there and thought, fucking hell, Lampard's done, will we? Shit. And that's with a transfer ban as well.
That was the youngsters, wasn't it, on the pitch?
Yeah, that's pretty much a bunch of youngsters with no money, people had no transfers either.
Yeah.
So we thought that should be you lot out of sight. And I think maybe it's because of the COVID pandemic, I don't know. But for some reason, after that, you just fell off the cliff.
Because we kept overplaying the same players because we didn't have the strength and depth on the bench. So people like Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham were playing constantly when they shouldn't have. I know Giroud came in later on. Look, put it this way: if we didn't have Giroud get into form last season like he did, we wouldn't have got top 4.
Yeah.
Giroud got us through a lot of games when he came back in.
I feel like with your fan base, obviously it's a solid fan base compared to Arsenal and United. One second. What's this question? What is your top 6 prediction so far? I'll answer that in a minute. I'm just gonna say this now. Rudiger could have been one of the best centre backs. He could have been, but he's not now because of the injury, and he's come back a completely different player. Like you said the other day, yeah, it's honestly so dumb how your fucking fan base treat him like he's this shit player. He's not shit. He's just not the player he was. But you comparing, honestly, yeah, people will be like, oh yeah, why comparing attackers to defenders? You put Hudson-Odoi's recovery compared to Rudiger's recovery. Yes, Rudiger should feel ashamed because, I guess as a centre back, you should be obviously you are going to make challenges that are dangerous. I'm not going to compare Rudiger to the likes of Bailey, who's injured anyway, who's always injured. I'm just going to say Hudson-Odoi coming back, the player that he is not the player he was before he was injured, but he's still a good player, yeah? I just look at Rudiger now and I'm kind of like, yo, this injury fucked his whole career, really.
Mm.
Well,
I actually feel sorry for Tomori as well because he started off playing this season, last season, and he looked like a prospect, a lot of pace, good with the ball at his feet. He never really got given opportunity after he got injured, and I just don't really understand it because the level of defenders that we've got, I think he could, he's got a shout. Really, he should really be getting in. But
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Chelsea?
Who you asking?
Wayne, he's there.
Oh,
Wait.
hello. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Luton supporter. What's your thoughts?
What of our defense?
Yeah.
I mean, it's improving, but ever so slightly. But obviously, tonight's game was comfortable. But you can see there was times where they could have actually gone on and scored. But luckily, we had the Senegal Spider-Man in goal, and he kept a clean sheet. So,
Right, all I'm gonna say is, mate, you're not taking that fucking name from Basaka, mate. I'm just saying that, mate. You better stick to that font part of the Spider.
whoa, no, Spider-Man or a spring roll.
wait a sec, you've got one Avengers, Spider-Man.
Yeah, you will go this.
All right, here's a question: what's better, DC or Marvel? This is where we can fall out, lads. This is where we can fall out. What's better, DC or Marvel?
I like DC.
You're fake. I'm following you, man.
I like the
Marvel for life.
Yeah, but can I just say something on that? Yeah, you look at the characters that are in DC, Superman and Wonder Woman. They're 10 times stronger than everyone in Marvel.
Okay, but they're poorly portrayed. Poorly portrayed. Shit.
DC's better.
Okay, you have War Machine, you have Falcon, you have Bucky, you have Iron Man, you have Black Panther, you have Shuri, you have Mbaku, you have Wakabi, you have all these sick
What are they all
characters.
going to do to Superman? What are they going to do
What
to
DC
Superman?
got? Mate, listen, Black Panther. If Batman can take on Superman, I feel Black Panther can.
Oh, don't be stupid.
No.
It took 6 of them to stop him in the blimmin' Justice League film, didn't it?
Yeah, okay, but Black Panther would slap up Cyborg. Black Panther would destroy Wonder Woman.
Well,
Black Panther.
how are you beating semi-gods here? You've got Aquaman,
Yeah,
which is a god.
Aquaman is fuck who in the new movies. He's shit. He's weak. You compare him to the comics, which I've read. Yeah. But listen, Stephen, turn this title into get Marcus on here now. DC versus Marvel. Yeah, listen. You look at
personally, I don't give a crap. I like both Marvel and DC. So
Marvel is way better.
The films ain't even
Stories are better.
The way the DC films are made are a lot more better than fucking Marvel's to watch.
I'll keep in that, man. That's crazy. That's a disgraceful comment.
It's not really a disgraceful comment.
Marvel made the balls up. I mean, look at the Spider-Man film. That's a balls up. It is. Honestly,
don't listen, Stephen, mate. Don't mute me again. Yeah? Listen, mate. I'm just saying this now, yeah? You look, yes, Anthony, you're right. They did mess up with Spider-Man, yeah? But I'm talking about the MCU. DC Universe, so DCU and MCU, yeah? You look at the MCU movies, like it's a Black Panther, Ant-Man, sick films, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Let's stop talking about this. This guy don't know what he's talking about. Ant-Man's going to stop Superman, yeah. Look, give it a break. Like,
do you know Marvel sold out to Sony?
Yeah, because they're stupid, and now we have new production line.
Exactly. So Marvel is more crap than what DC is.
Okay, but what is better? The films. This is what
I told him. He just don't listen, does he?
The Marvel films are better than DC films, hands down.
No, not.
Even the DC fans know it. Even the DC fans.
Do you like Batman films?
Oh no, The Dark Knight Rises was hard, but I'm just saying the rest of the films are shit. Same. I don't care. I'm not changing my opinion. The Joker was okay. Justice League was a flop. What else was shit? Oh, I was trying to think. There's so much crap in that universe. Just trying to think.
What are you gonna say? Man of Steel.
No, Jem's just gonna come back and destroy me. No, Man of Steel. What do you think about that one, man? You like that, yeah?
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind Man of Steel.
I liked Batman versus Superman. I was alright.
Well, they got the new Batman. They've already made it, haven't they? This he was in Twilight. Pattinson, is it?
I think it's Christian Bale.
Yeah. So
Yo, Stephen, I think James is
Well,
trying to get
it's
in
not-
again, mate.
Uh,
Is he there?
no, it's not.
He's scared, man.
What's better, Marvel?
Mate, you better at both of us. Just
No.
say, you know.
No, I'm not messaging you.
No, all I'm gonna say is, yes, the Dark Knight Rises is a good trilogy, but we need to understand that the MCU movies are way better anticipated. They're anticipated better.
Well,
Nah.
right. Anyway, I'm
Back
not
to
going to go
football.
on the Man United preview. Oh yeah, I'm not going to go on about the Man United previews because that's on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony, your thoughts on Thursday's game?
Tomorrow night's game. I think Arsenal will win. I'm gonna go for. I think I'm gonna go for a 3-0 win.
You think?
Eh?
Love how you say you think.
Well, they will win. Arsenal will win. I'll go for a 3-0. I don't think it's gonna be a high score. I think he's gonna rest. He might rest a couple of players in that game. You know, I think you see all the ones we want to get rid of. I think you're going to see at least 4, maybe 5 of them playing against them. The likes of Mustafi.
Oh god.
Yeah. Likes Mustafi and all that. So do you know what? I don't even think I don't think he might not even play Partey. I think you keep Partey back for the Man United game.
Look, Mustafi couldn't hold on to a lead like Mustafi couldn't hold that. Like Mustafi
Yeah.
and Lincoln couldn't hold on to the cliff.
No. And all this is like, fucking trust the process
This
and
is
God
the
knows what
problem,
else.
right? You should be going this game thinking, not even worried about it. Right?
Well, yeah,
Just
that's right.
the
Yeah,
excuse to stay up late and have a drink.
I think. I think just go in there, play the game, play well. Even if try and keep a clean sheet, even if it's 3-0, get 3 points. That's it. Move on, and let's kick Man United's ass on Sunday.
Yeah, you won't do that, mate. I'm saying. You know.
Yeah, well,
We will.
Yeah. Honestly,
I
if you
tell
do
you what.
I'm not
I
gonna
tell you
lie.
what. If Steve was to put up on there on this stream now, a formation of Arsenal, I would tell him what players to play. And
hang on.
I bet you.
Hang on.
You,
Hang on.
eh?
Fuck!
See, why are you saying fuck for? You want them to score.
I wanted Leipzig to score.
What game are you watching?
I'm looking at Gillette Soccer Special. But it's just offside. Otherwise, it would have been 2-0 Man U.
Yeah, because we're a better fucking club than them. That's why, mate. I'm telling you.
Right, you were saying, Anthony?
I was saying,
Rashford.
all this stuff you bring up, like like the formations for the Arsenal, like the team selection, who we can play, like what players can play, and who we're going to play against Man United. If I was to put a team up and a formation, yeah, I bet you it would beat Man United.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
I bet you it will.
What's your response to that?
But I'm saying you're fair enough. Because he's back. He's had a cry. He's had a
Marcus
Yeah.
Rashford just scored, didn't he?
Hakim
No, offside.
Hakim Ziyech. That's who I am today.
Listen, mate. When are you gonna wear a white shirt again?
No.
No,
You're going to start wearing more blue. Sport Chelsea.
I'm wearing blue right now, bro.
Oh,
See,
got the right colour on.
it's blue. See, it's blue. I have a blue tracksuit hood. I have a blue tracksuit jacket here as well. But you'll never see me in a Chelsea kit, mate. Dream on.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
I'm going to have a bet with you, and you're going to lose, and I'm going to
Bet
make
You know what? Yeah, okay. We had a bet. Where's that picture? Where's that picture of me then? That you're probably supposed to get.
Jem.
Yeah.
You just say, like, if Arsenal beat Man U, he comes on the stream in a Chelsea shirt.
Shut
Yeah.
up, man. All right, cool. Okay, listen, we'll do that then. Yeah.
No.
If
no.
okay, if Arsenal win, yeah. If Arsenal win, I'll. Well, give me a forfeit. I'm not gonna buy Chelsea tops. I don't fucking think of buying one. Poison.
That's why you said you had a brother.
I'll see you up.
Liverpool.
Wait, the goals counted. Fucking goal. Right, give me a forfeit. Go on.
Liverpool top.
I can't. I'm not buying another top. I'm not buying another top. I'm not buying shit. I'm not buying another top. I can't buy another top. How am I meant to go out?
The ball.
All right. Okay.
Give me some decency.
All right. I know what I'll do. If we lose, yeah, the Sports Direct near my house, yeah, and I'm going for a food job tomorrow. I'll bring some money and I'll buy a Chelsea cap. And if we lose, then I'll have to wear the Chelsea cap.
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
Then.
yeah, that's fine.
And my
Fair
full
enough.
blue tracksuit. And Jem, if you lose, I mean, if we win,
Hang on, it don't involve my team, so that's fine.
then no. If then another video is coming out of you again, and it'll bang views. It'll bang views.
Video's got views, bro.
Huh?
Got views.
Oh, you see my one, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's 3-0.
Yes. Thanks for spoiling it for me, mate.
That's not bad for the team that they got set out, mate.
Yeah.
The team that Man United is playing, that's not bad for them. 3-0.
1 second. What did you say, Jem?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's 3-0. What a goal. What a goal.
And look who it is, Marcus Rashford, the one that.
Marcus. Oh, damn. Whenever Jem says Marcus, a goal comes. So just keep saying Marcus, yeah?
That's all sorry, bro.
Finish.
What a finish. Do you think I'm trying to think of a player. Do you think Giroud could score that? Yeah.
Giroud's
Right, any more? Is there anything in the news that you want to cover?
Yeah, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about
I knew you.
right. I just want to talk about Daniel Sturridge's potential return to the Premier League.
What?
Well,
No, we're talking about that. Let's go. What's your thoughts?
I ain't got no faults. I don't care.
Why?
Because it's Daniel Sturridge. Who cares?
If it was Kepa, you'd care. So.
Is he good enough to return to the Premier League?
He loves it. No,
the only reason to care about Kepa is to see if he's
anything about Kepa, Jem's interested. So let's just make this channel about Kepa, yeah.
No.
Kepa and Jem. You know what, Jem? I don't care. After this stream, I'll make a best of Jem and Kepa compilation on my channel. And if it no, and I'm playing that video as the outro. I don't care. I'll bang views again. And if I do, is there revenge in place or?
Right, we get back to the Daniel Sturridge topic.
Come on, G. I want to know. Is there revenge in place or?
Don't you worry, bro. Don't you worry.
Yeah. You said that last time. What happened?
Worry about yourself.
Nothing. I got revenge on myself. That's how sad it is.
Prime absolutely exclusive.
Yeah,
Go on.
Yeah, Prime. If you're watching this year, you're not going to do nothing. You're going to do nothing.
170,000.
Yeah. So go on in. Ads, what do you want to raise?
So yeah. So Jem doesn't care. Just put him backstage. No joking. Yeah. So Daniel Sturridge could be back in his way as a free agent, and he could be coming back to the Premier League. I wouldn't like to see him back at Liverpool because I feel like they just wasted his fucking talent. By fucking shipping him out in the first place, and I feel like Daniel Sturridge is like quite a few players these days, like the classic British players, like Danny Welbeck, Daniel Sturridge, Adam Lallana, Jack Wilshere, all these players that could have had really, really great careers, but injury stopped them from having it.
I reckon they should all go to. I reckon they should all go to Fulham.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? That's not a bad shout. And I'd like to see him with Loftus Cheek. That'd be a good
Yeah.
partnership.
Yeah. Villa.
Oh yeah, and did you hear when TD made his return? Yeah.
Do you know what? I heard TD the other night. He think he was on, but he wasn't on camera, was he?
He was for a bit.
Yeah, it was for a bit.
But for a bit, it's,
Yeah.
But,
Oh, I think that was that the Leicester game.
yeah,
Yeah.
we
I
had some
don't
shit.
know. If it was the Leicester game, I won't know because I've had a sleep.
And the
Yeah.
Adam kid was talking rubbish.
Who?
Yeah.
Some Adam kid, he just talking about. Okay, lads, we have Cavani on. Do you think he can score a goal in 10 minutes? 10 plus minutes?
Nil. No. Why not?
Yo, Wayne, listen, mate, you can't do anything. Shh, shush.
What are you on about?
Stay
Ad,
on the side.
Ad,
I'm
oh,
just joking with him, man. It's our
if
banter.
you can tell someone to shut up on his channel, that's me.
Steve. Right, this weekend, Arsenal versus Man United.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about that game.
I was going to say that till Friday, but no, you mentioned it. Yeah, I'll talk about it again on Friday. I'm not confident.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah, all right.
You put your club compared to ours. You put your best team compared to ours. What are you guys?
Stop talking rubbish.
I think if we play well, I think we might get a draw.
It's not. The thing is, I'm only joking. I'm just over-exaggerating. I genuinely feel like Arsenal could get something from this game.
Hang on. If we play well, right, we should be able to win the game, right?
Right.
I'm sorry, but if we go there and play like we've done against numerous teams like Man City, I mean, we've gone to Man City and Liverpool and beaten them, and that's without including Partey in that or William in that, right? Now, obviously, every game's different, and we're not on good form. But if we can do that, right, we can beat anyone on our day.
Yeah.
So,
Do you find since Aubameyang, since he signed his contract and got his pay rise, do you find ever since he signed that contract, he ain't been playing well? Plus, he ain't been scoring.
right, so Henry, when he signed a new contract, did he not play well for a few games? Don't tell me like that Henry went without a run of games at some point.
No, I know you go one or two games, but it was like what game was it?
12 games down the line, I'd start hearing your point.
Yeah,
right?
I mean it was like the Man City game. And after the Man City game, after the full-time whistle, he started laughing. After the game, after he was walking off, he was laughing. I was like, "What are you laughing?"
No, I'm going to shut this down right now. Right? Because, like, for example, right, Aubameyang doesn't want to lose, right? No one wants to lose, right? Same as I don't want to go into hospital tomorrow and have a blood infusion, right?
Right.
But because that's not something I want to do, does that mean I now have to sit there and be miserable as hell? Right? Or am I going to go in there, have a laugh and a joke, right? Taking it seriously, but like keeping positive at the same time.
But that's right, yeah. I'd rather go in there and have a laugh and a joke.
Positive, right?
Yeah.
Right? He was not happy that the fact we lost. He's not going to be happy. This is Aubameyang we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So I don't get why people are jumping on this, right? Because there are loads of things in life you can do. You can either just be miserable about it or just smile and get on with it.
It's a penalty to Manchester United. Penalty. Ball into
That's
Fred.
true.
Rashford into Fred. Fred into Martial. Martial's falling in the box. I say let Cavani take it. Get him his first goal. I say that, man. Or get Rashford the hat-trick. Either you can let Edison get his first goal or get Rashford the hat-trick. What do you lads do, eh?
Let Rashford get his hat-trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, your thoughts on the Arsenal game?
Sorry, mate. My thoughts on what?
Arsenal losing to Man United on the weekend.
Okay. I think it's going to be a shitty draw.
Not Martial.
I think it's going to be a shit draw. It's probably going to be like a 1-1 or I don't know. Like the goals that are conceded are probably going to be the defense's fault.
Yeah.
Like in general. It's okay, that's me. Yeah.
Martial steps up. It's a goal for Manchester United, makes it 4-0.
All right. Well, that's a good performance. I mean, if they play like this and we play like we played against Leicester, we're screwed. But
okay, well, all I'm gonna say is, I wish you guys the best of luck. Because if we don't win, I have to fucking put a Chelsea cap on my head.
And I'm gonna clip it.
No, you won't, mate. You won't, because it's not gonna happen.
There you are.
See, look at him. He's not showing his face because he's scared.
No. He's not going to clip it. You know why he's not going to clip it?
Why?
I'm going to do it first.
No, okay.
Mate, he shut off his camera the minute I turned my back on. He knows the world's not ready to look at both of us at the same time. Like it's too dangerous.
You might have also so you lot are bad man, yeah? Okay, cool. You guys can take all the you guys can listen, all you guys are gonna think about is Ad's just gonna wear that Chelsea cap. He's not gonna wear shit. I'm telling you, I'm not wearing nothing. When we beat Arsenal, yes, we'll probably win by scoring 3 penalties.
Yeah, knowing you lot, yeah.
But you know what? Yeah, just to see that I uploaded a video of Jem today.
Just promise you one thing: by the end of the season, if you've got no other penalty,
Cavani go. Let's fucking go.
What, 5-0?
Yep. I was fucking side. It's offside.
For God's sake, stop moaning.
Shush. It could have been his fucking first goal, mate.
Right, honestly, Man United fans, if you get no other decisions from now to the end of the season, don't start moaning. Right?
I already said.
You've got it's unreal.
Oh, we played
Man
good
United
against
always get penalties.
That's what I'm saying. You can't let them. If they don't get another decision after, from this point onwards, they can't moan. They can't.
Yeah, okay. I'm not. Yeah, all I'm saying is, why can't we be confident going into this game if you beat RBL fucking 4-0?
Bro, you've won your last 4 games. You've won 3 and drawn 1. You're in good form.
Yeah, but I'm a realistic fan. It says it in my name, the realistic AC. I'm realistic. We were on that run and we fucked up after the same game. So I'm not
the realistic bullshit.
No, yes, mate. You're the bullshitter saying that DC's better than Marvel.
Fucking hell! What the fuck is that got to do with it?
No, listen. Honestly, today, lads, everyone in chat, on the channel, Gem's bullshit / funniest moments, coming very soon. I'm editing the video now. I don't care, man. We won the game. Oh God.
Saying on that.
This what happens to DC fanboys, man. You get slapped.
You know what though? When you make them that kind of content, you should send it to Terry because he said to me the other day, he watched your video of me and he was like, "That's really, really good." Like he goes, we should get him on doing some content for the channel. So you should send them to him, and he'll probably post them, get more views and stuff.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he's using my bloody channel content.
Well, no, okay. Before you start, let me put you right. I'm not someone who doesn't leave your link in the description every video saying follow this guy. I'm not the one not doing that. I'm actually saying to my fans, follow this guy now.
Fans?
On my Discord as well. Sorry, no, not fans.
You got
You're a celebrity. I didn't know you were a celebrity. Yeah, fans.
No, Jem, you think you are, mate.
I don't think I am.
Yes, you do. I made you. Listen. Oh no, shit! I made you a celebrity by getting you 1K views.
No, I got better than that.
Look at his. Look at his
I got
face.
better than that.
Hungry for Kepper.
No. I got even better than that. Like, the NHS's like most famous sort of frigging example of a patient.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like,
And then here's my one.
Literally, nearly everyone in the NHS like that was letters has probably heard of somewhere down the line.
All these fucking clips and me listening to either Marcus or Tim. Same
No.
crap. Kane's the best. Kane's this. Kane's best, better than Lewandowski. You know?
Rashford.
How old is Harry Kane? Is he 25
Harry
or
Kane is
26?
27.
27.
Barcelona's beating
85.
Juventus 2-0.
Well, Charles, is that a
But I
surprise?
tell you what, with Harry Kane, if Tottenham don't win nothing, right? Can you see Harry Kane leaving Tottenham to go to another team just to win a trophy?
Well, he's a loser,
Yeah.
so how's he going to win anything?
Do you see it happening, Steve? You see, yeah.
Yeah, well, unless he's deluded.
Yeah.
It's a hat trick, right?
Yo,
I can't
listen.
wait until it comes out on Twitter. Like, just the outpouring of emotion
The thing
coming
is,
out. Well, and I'm just gonna say that.
so no, wait, Jem,
Love it.
Yeah.
tell me.
I mean,
tell
they
me
say at
more-
Arsenal, don't they? They say
One
at
sec,
Arsenal,
lads.
trust the
One sec,
process.
one sec, lads.
Bloody
Tell me
hell.
more about what Terry was saying, mate.
About what? About you?
About my videos, yeah.
You said you're a prick. No, I'm joking. No, he just basically just said that he just said that video of you that that content of you on Twitter with the Kepa thing. He goes, that's like gold. Like that's what we're trying to, because basically he's created a content page where we're going to do stuff like that with all of like the terrorist lot. Do you know what I mean? And like putting funny music behind it and things like that. And he's saying we need more of that. So he's given Prime control to do that. But he mentioned about getting you on, and maybe you can get more involved with Prime, helping make some content and stuff like that. So yeah.
I'm a Prime. I'm like, he needs help. Listen, lads. Honestly, I love Prime. He's my guy. But all of his retweets, all of his retweets. One sec, mate. All of his retweets are questions. All of his retweets are questions. Someone says Tomori will most likely play in the second half. He says, "You think so?"
Yeah, he always does that. He always does that. It's just question after question. That's Prime's like rule. Prime will never give you an answer. You ask Prime something, and he'll give you a question. That's what he does.
I mean, that's the sort of thing I love to do with this channel as well. Like, take these streams and just take like the funniest parts from it.
Yeah, you got him here. Get him to just create content for you. You know what I mean? It's not a problem.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Cool. Make him some content. Make him some content for the channel.
Oh, Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm down. I'm down to make content for anyone.
Wicked.
Mate, listen, all I'm gonna say is, yeah, as of now, I'm just best known. I'm just the guy who just takes the piss out of my friend who doesn't like Kepa. That's all I'm known for now. All right, lads. There's only 3 man of the match contenders for United. So if you have Rashford, Fred, or Pogba.
It's got to be Rashford, isn't it? Rashford.
I'd say right, yeah. So 16%. Sorry, 18%
Fred.
say Fred, 5% say Pogba, 72% say Rashford.
I bet you're going to go Fred. You're going to go Fred, aren't you?
Don't start, mate. No.
Yeah,
you are. You're going to go Fred.
Who's going to go
You
Maguire?
love Fred.
No,
Who's
I'm gonna
gonna say
go.
Maguire?
No, I'm gonna go Rashford. Rashford, hands down.
It's got to be Rashford. He scored a hat trick in the Champions League.
Yeah.
In
When
like-
was the last time?
In
When
10
was the
minutes.
when was the last time Arsenal did that?
That's up.
Oh, he's coming for you.
Yeah, I don't think I forgot about you either, yeah, mate.
Look, Jim, do you really look like I'm bothered?
No, you look well tired.
Mate,
No,
I've got surgeons coming for me, mate. I ain't bothered.
I feel sorry for Jem because he's just gonna miss Kev. He missed Kevin tonight, mate.
I don't care about that div. He means nothing to me. I'm glad he's gone.
Any no, when you mean any more? Add an any more to the end of that.
I didn't
sentence.
even care in the first place, bro. I never ever
You
cared
didn't-
about that guy.
You didn't Claire, yeah? No, listen, lads. All I'm gonna say is, yeah. Look at this. Listen to this crap. Yeah, you ready? This
Go on.
is new to Jem. This is new.
The last thing as well. So, nothing.
It's him saying he's better than Maradona. He's better than Messi. He's better than Maradona. He's better than Messi.
Where is he? I haven't seen him in ages. Why is he not?
No,
on?
okay, no. If you want someone, listen, mate. I'm gonna call up WLB, man. He's one of them lot. He just needs to be cool.
Look. This is also a guy who was on the our F1 stream that I do as well, right? Me being a massive Hamilton fan, I'm jumping for joy because he's broken the record, right? And I'm also calling he should be bloody 90 right now, but there you go, right? But even then, he's like, oh, like he hates him for no particular reason. He
Who?
will never accept his success.
Who?
Marcus,
Who though? What racer?
Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, for fuck's sake! He's been the best for years now. Years.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that what I said to him, he said, look, whether you like someone or not, right? I didn't like Vettel winning. Right?
Yeah, but he was still the best. He was best at the time.
But when he won us 4 titles, I could literally sit there and go, well done.
Why don't he like Hamilton though?
I got no genuine reason why.
Because he doesn't know what he's doing.
There's no reason not to, is there?
He's
He's the
always
best
winning.
of the best.
He's
It
always
doesn't matter.
winning.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he doesn't support Tottenham.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, he is, mate. Sorry. Yeah.
Plus, also as well, Verstappen's apparently better.
Who?
Max Verstappen's apparently better.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He is literally mid fucking rank every race, either 7th, 8th, 5th at best. He's never.
No. I will stop you there because Max Verstappen, right? Honestly, God-given talent. You can see it.
He's
right?
God
I'm
gifted.
sorry. His problem, and he showed it in Mexico in qualifying by not slowing down for yellow flags, right, is an attitude problem. He's got an attitude problem. He thinks the sun shines out of his ass.
Yo,
I'm sorry, the way he goes about it, and the amount of times he's given advice, and he's basically been told, "Fuck off, I'll do it myself." And that's why I say Leclerc's going to be champion before he will. But
see, that was Jem's reaction tonight. He saw Mending on the roster. He was kind of like,
yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end it there, guys.
Yeah, I've got to shoot, boys. I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
all right, Jem, safe man. Have a good one, bro.
And you,
Yeah. I'm going to take. Yeah, I've got to stop because I've got hospital in the morning,
Same.
and then I've got 2 pints of blood. Almin, then back doing another stream if I'm still fit, if I'm not dead. And then there's the preview on Friday. Then there's the game on Sunday. And we'll see like if realist by what will be the next stream? Wednesday stream, won't it? Yeah,
No,
we'll see by next Wednesday if realist is wearing a Chelsea cap or not.
Maybe the weekend.
So wait, you're not doing anything tomorrow?
So no, wait 1 second. Man United game is on the weekend.
I'm doing Arsenal Dundalk.
Okay.
Oh, you're
when?
doing tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll see you
when is
tomorrow
that?
then.
What I will do is
Okay,
I'll,
lads. When's the Arsenal versus United game?
it's on the 1st of November. But what I'm saying is that if I'm not fit enough, I'll let you guys know.
Okay, what day is that then?
That's Sunday.
Yeah, your Sunday's gonna be ruined when we slap Arsenal.
The Arsenal don't ruin my Sunday anymore.
No, Arsenal do win on Sunday. What are you talking about?
No, Arsenal don't ruin my weekends.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna be in the middle of the road, but I'm gonna try to watch like as much as I can of the game. But I'll see you tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Until then, should we play that intro again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Make sure to subscribe to Steven. New video coming
Yes.
out in literally just half an hour. Make sure to check out the fundraising link. It's in the description. Make sure to also give lots and lots of love to the Liver Foundation as well. It's a massive, massive cause. We need to embrace it even more. And yeah, see you guys soon. Take care and peace.
Everything they say.